Yes Until You Say No was birthed one Wednesday morning when we were having devotional time with Worship Academy students. We're on this year out where we're just striving to just learn more about God and about how to worship Him. But it was in this morning that we did this thing called Kingdom Come, which we learned at Worship Central, which is basically when you come into a room, there's a couple of instruments in the middle, and the aim is to not sing anything that already exists. So we're all sitting there ready, listening for God to speak to us. And it was in that morning I just had such a beautiful moment with God. He just reminded me of some scripture that I had been learning about in church. In Acts 16 it talks about Paul, Timothy and Silas as they travel through the different regions, that they kept going, they kept obeying God, and it was at different points that the Holy Spirit stopped them from moving. But even though He stopped them, and even though it looked to other people like they might have been failing or not knowing what they were doing, in the midst of it, they knew that they were obeying God and that they were giving Him their best yes. And they kept going until He just opened up the right doors of opportunity for them to move. And it was in that moment I just felt God say to me, Jasmyn, I know you feel a little bit confused, you're not really sure what you're doing with your life, where you're heading. You've done a degree, now you've gone completely the other end and you're taking a year out and doing some things in a church, and who knows what the future holds for you. But Jasmyn, I just really want you to just obey me through it all. I really want you to just give me your best yes, to just keep striving after me, because I'm leading the way for you. I've laid the path out and you just need to trust me. And I just felt Him say, I just want you to know that there'll be some doors of opportunity that I'm going to shut for you. You can knock on them, you can try and push them, but I'm going to shut some doors, but I'm going to open others. I want you to give me your best yes until I say no and it's time to move on. And it was out of that moment and out of that conversation with God that the phrase, I want to live every day like you say yes until you say no, was birthed. So I got up, I sang it, I shared it with the guys, and it seemed to really connect with them. They really understood the heart of it. And I remember going into the toilet after and just recording into my phone just a wee memo.
I wanna live each day like it's a yes until you say no.
And then didn't really think anything of it, put it away, kind of forgot about that. I thought it was a great moment and that was it. But a few months later we were on a songwriting retreat with church and we were brainstorming ideas, and I brought up that phrase again, and very quickly the song just came together, like just in a matter of hours, and we really just understood, we really saw the heart behind that song and wanted to get it across to people from that moment. My mentor Griffith brought it over to his friend Herbert in England, who also happens to be a mentor on the Worship Central year out that we're doing, and they quickly polished the song, introduced new bits to it, and then it came together to what it is today. My heart for this song is that it would just really connect with people and just help them to just rely on God more, to surrender to Him and just give them their ultimate obedience. I'd love people to just know out of this song that God's with them, He surrounds them, and all they need to worry about is just laying down their lives to just really make His name known and to just glorify Him. And I just hope that through that people move beyond like thoughts and words into actions, into what that looks like. And I hope it brings some comfort to people as well, that as they declare these words over their lives, that they know all they've got to worry about, all they need to do is to just worship God, glorify Him, and He's got them, He's leading the way.